Hey guys, welcome back. Today we are going to be unboxing the, what is this month? March Boxyluxe box. So it did come in a bit of a different shape this month, so I'm excited to see what is in here. There's only one thing that I know for sure is in this box. So we are going to do an unboxing and try on today. Before I get into it, my spring giveaway just got started, so be sure you check that out. I posted it yesterday. I'll link it up here for you guys, and then down below the link to get entered into that. So just a fun spring giveaway to say thank you to you guys for being subscribed here. This just arrived on my doorstep. I knew it was coming today, but I didn't know when, so I didn't finish all of my makeup today because the one thing I know is coming in it is a palette. So if you are unfamiliar with Boxyluxe, it is an upgrade to the base box. So you can upgrade, and then 4 times a year, so seasonal, there is a Boxyluxe box. It is $25 additional from the base box price, and you get it instead of the base box. So it's $50. I don't know what it's guaranteed to be, but they are always around $300. So it ends up being a really good deal. But at the end, I'm going to go through and evaluate if it's a good deal specifically for me in terms of what I would go out and purchase. I always do that with my boxes. So far, it has been. This week, I also just posted my Premium. There's so many BoxyCharm boxes. My BoxyCharm Premium box, which was the all Fenty box. So if you guys want to see what I think of those products, I did do a bit of a review in there as well and a try on. I'll link that video up in the iCards too. Okay, this is so interesting. I have watched some Boxyluxe unboxings. None of them have gotten a card with it. A lot of people were guessing that they were going more toward online and saving trees, things like that. I don't know. Mine has one in it, but it's definitely like a thinner paper this time. Usually it's on cardstock, and this feels like more of a nice paper. So I do have a card with mine, so I'm going to be able to tell you what everything costs and then see what the total value of this box is. So the first thing, and the thing that I knew about, was the BoxyCharm palette. So they created their own eyeshadow palette for this Boxyluxe box, and then I believe you could have also gotten it in a base box. The value of this is $39. It says this is an exclusive charmer palette, features a blend of 12 mattes and shimmery shades made specifically with our charmers in mind. These highly pigmented colors deliver maximum payoff while providing smooth textures for a transitional day to night. So I am going to swatch these after I finish going through the whole box. And then on the palette, it has different BoxyCharm. I don't know if you can, I think you can see that. Different BoxyCharm, like Instagram account and YouTube, like their name, their handle name. So that's really cool. So let's take a look. Oh, this looks so much different in person than it does from what I've seen. The only thing I don't like about this is that all of the matte shades are really pretty neutral. And then the shimmer shades are color. I would prefer to have 1 or 2 shimmer shades, but we are going to use this and see what their formula is like. The last time they had something of their own was the brushes, and I did not like that at all. So we'll see what this is like. The next product are these Invisibobbles. These are an $8 value. I mean, okay, we do use these around the house. I would have rather gotten something different. The next product that I got is the NARS Power Matte Lip Pigment. This one is an ultimate powerful concentrate of our most powerful matte yet. Fluid pigment, complex liquefied pigment with a zero gravity feel. Introduces infinite matte color saturation with long wear effect. This is in the color Warm Leatherette. I have this in American Woman, and I absolutely love it. This one looks like it is a magenta shade, which I am not going to wear. I have a few shades like this in liquid lipsticks. I never reach for them. So this one is going to go in a giveaway, but when we do our try on, I'll put on the NARS liquid lipstick that I have. The next product that I got is a blush. This is the Elizabeth Mott Show Me Your Cheeks Super Creamy Powder Blush for a long-lasting formula. This is a $23 value. The NARS The NARS liquid lipstick is a $25 value. So I got this in soft pink. I am not loving this box so far, I have to tell you. So here is what it looks like, and I'm probably going to be putting that in a giveaway as well. I'm not really excited about that. The color doesn't jump out at me as something that I'm excited about, so I think I'm going to put that in a giveaway too. The next product, which I am really excited about, are the Sol de Janeiro body cream. So we've got the Bum Bum cream and the Coco Cabana cream. These are the tiniest little sizes that they sell. This is a value together of $15. To be honest, and I know I've heard people say this, I think they could have put the bigger size in this box. But I do absolutely love, love, love this scent. It is my favorite lotion ever. Let me smell this one. The Coco Cabana cream it's okay. I'll use it. It's not my favorite scent ever. It's not a horrible scent. For real, this might be the worst box I've ever gotten. This is in a peel gel liner, long-wearing formula that glides onto lips or eyes, wears up to 7 hours. Oh, this could be for lips. This is in Dulce. You know what? I will try this out for on the lips because I love lip liners, and it could be a more nude lip liner. But I probably wouldn't put it on my eyes. I feel like I've used these on my eyes before because we've gotten like the gel liners for eyes, and I'm not a fan of them. The next two products I'm also not super excited to get. Man, I have never had a box that I'm so sad about. This is the PMD Smart Facial Cleansing Device. I will give this a try. Oh, it's smaller than I thought. I'm going to put it in my palm. Here is what the size is like. So it comes with a little plastic stand. And okay, so here's the thing. I have a Clarisonic. I have a silicone elf one. I have gotten a Foreo that I've never opened. And now I have this one. And I just don't really reach for them. I don't know why. I started using Korean skincare about 2 years ago, and my skin really got healthy after that, so I didn't feel the need to reach for these anymore. But you know, maybe I'll try it out with my cleansers at night and see what it does. This is a $99 value. It's supposed to have over 7,000 vibrations per minute to ensure a deep cleanse, but provide a way to lift, firm, and tone problem areas for a more youthful appearance. All right, so if it can do that, I'm on board with it. I know everyone was so excited to get this, and I was like, eh. I wish there were directions in here that talked about what the different types of vibrations do, because it does say customizable for all skin types, anti-aging facial massage. There must be like those different types of vibrations must be for different types of skin care benefits. I don't know. We're going to try that. Maybe I'll look it up and see more, find out more about that. The last thing that I got is the Sutra Beauty Mini Ceramic Curling Wand. So this is a $50 value, and here's the thing. I have a curling wand and I have a backup curling wand. I was really hoping to get something else. I guess the one nice thing about this is it is a smaller wand than the wand that I have, so I could create some different types of curls. Actually, this might be nice for my shorter hair now. So I'll give that a try. It's not the product that I was hoping to get, but I missed choice, so that's my fault, because this was one of the choice items. So I don't remember what the other options were. I just remember hoping that I wasn't going to be receiving this one. One was a Murad moisturizer. To be honest, I probably didn't need any of the choices. You know what one was that I was hoping to get? And I thought I chose it. Now that I think about it, that Tarte Remix palette. I'm going to have to go back and see if I did customize it, because I thought I did pick that, because I remember thinking I remember seeing that was a choice and thinking that's the choice I was going to pick. Anyways, this is what I got here. So let me total everything up to see what it equals. So my box is about a $280 value. Like I said, I don't remember what the box is supposed to be valued at, but I'm not super excited about this box. So if I were going to go through and price what I would spend on these products, let's see if this is actually a $50 value to me. Would not have bought the blush. I do use hair ties, but I would not spend $8 on these. I get them on sale at Ulta, so probably like $4. So we're at $4. I would not have gone out and bought the eyeshadow palette. I would not have bought the liquid lipstick, and I've already tried NARS. Would not have got the liner or another liner like it. I do love these, so I would say like a $10 value for me. These little ones are bonus point rewards for Sephora a lot of the times. So we're at $15. And I would not have bought this skincare item. I would not have bought this curling one. So for me, if I were to go out and buy what I were going to buy already, $15 value. So that is kind of sad to me because this box has never been under the $50 mark for me, but this was just not a great box for me. I am going to keep the Luxe box and see what I continue to get in it. I am like trying to cancel my premium. And by trying, I mean trying to force myself to go like cancel it on the computer. Because I don't really feel like I need that anymore. And now after getting this box where I'm super disappointed, and after going and organizing all my backups yesterday, after I filmed that giveaway video, I really don't need to keep getting the premium box. That's my financial analysis of the box. So now let's get into trying everything on. So I've only got my liner, the NARS lipstick, and the Hello Charmer palette to try on. So I'm going to start with this Appeal lip liner. So it's like a pretty nude orange shade. Actually, I may try to put that in my waterline today. Okay, so I actually have Save the Queen. I thought I had American Woman, but it's Save the Queen. This is like one of my favorite liquid lipsticks, and I love the color. So Save the Queen is a pink with a purple undertone to it, and I love lip colors like that. But I really do love the NARS liquid lipstick formula. That one that I got, I'm just not really going to wear, so I'd rather give it to one of you guys. So moving on to the eyes, we are definitely going to be swatching all of these shades. So I'm going to swatch by color, and then we can see how really neutral this palette is, because I think it's pretty neutral. So the first one feels like a satin white. This is Boxy. So it has a slight sheen to it. I wouldn't call it a shimmer shade though. I think I want to use that today to see how that applies to the eyes, because that's a really interesting formula. And then the next shade I'm going to do is Premium. So this is like a yellowy nude. I'm definitely having to build these up, but they are very soft and creamy shadows. This one is a little more yellow than it looks in the pan, I think. The next one is Spoiler. So that one is kind of more orange. This is so interesting. These are definitely coming off different than they appear. They appear more neutral in their pans, but they're having more color on their swatch. Okay, I'm gonna hop in here with some shimmer shades. This one is Pop Up. And we have Luxe. These feel really nice. And next we have Sneak Peek and Exclusive. Those are really nice shimmer shades. All right, then going in with the deeper mattes, we've got Unboxing. I feel like this is a pretty common shade in palettes. It kind of reminds me of the ABH Modern Renaissance palette. And the last one is the brown in here. It is called Cup of Joe. Oh, that's a lot lighter than it looks. This is interesting. None of these are really coming off as they look. All of these mattes I've really had to build up, so it's going to be interesting to see how these come off on the lids. So last we've got, do we just have 3 left? So the last 3 we have are our colorful shimmery shades. Oh, we've got 2 colorful shimmeries and 1 glitter shade. The first one is Charmer. And then we've got Full Size. Oh, that's like a black undertone there. Shift of black. And the last one, the glitter one, is Swipe Up. I would say that swatched pretty good for a glitter shade. Sometimes you get them where they're just kind of like a little chunky when you first swatch, and all the chunk lays down. So it depends on what kind of binding is in there and the size of the glitter as to how good the glitter shade ends up being. But this one swatched really nice. I would say that's probably a better glitter formula. So here are all the swatches. So I would say it's a more neutral palette with a little bit of color to it. I do like that these matte shades have more color tone to it, and I'm really interested to see what that white ends up being like. And I like this red shade. The shimmers, these are not typical shimmers that I would use. I would use that for like an inner corner, but I really wouldn't use these shimmers. So I'm probably going to end up using this green shimmer today, and we'll see what else. So let's get into this look. Okay, so to get started, I think I am going to go in with that lighter yellow shade in Premium, and this is going to be a base for my transition area here. Okay, that does show up a lot better on the eye than it did. I mean, I had to swatch this one like 3 or 4 times to get it to show, but that's showing right away with some good pigment on the lid. So that's good, because I was a little worried with those matte swatches there. All of them I had to build up like 3 or 4 times. I'm using a Morphe 330 for that one. And then I'm going to go in with a smaller brush. Sigma Detailed Diffused Crease Brush. This is the E33. I think I probably use this every time I do my lids. And I'm going to go in with Unboxing, which is this red shade right here into the crease. And I'm just going to pop this on the like outer 2/3 of the crease. So I'm not bringing it all the way in. I'm going to pop some white right there. This is my favorite brush for blending that crease color in there. You know what? Those blend like really pretty and create this kind of pretty orangey coral shade. I'm loving that. There really isn't anything in here to deepen up the outer V. This is a Precision Firm Blender from Sigma. I'm going to use this Cup of Joe color just to give a little bit of extra dimension to it by adding another shade on the outer V, but we're not going to have like a real dark color, which is fine. And I think I'm going to go back on top of that with Unboxing, that berry shade again, and just add a little bit more of that. The only thing, I mean, this is definitely a lighter shade. It's kind of pinky. It doesn't have a ton of pigment, but the thing is it blends nice with other shades to create those variety of colors. So look at it either way you want. Next, I'm going to go in with the white, and I like to take this little Sigma brush. This is my Shader Crease Brush E47 when I go in on this little spot here. And I'm going to pop this white. We're going to see how, where to go. And I'm kind of bringing it into the crease area a bit. That is not showing up very well. And it's falling out a ton. I don't think I can build that up anymore. So not a huge fan of that white shade. I don't really feel like it gave me the pigment that I wanted, and it had so much fallout. And you know what I'm really thinking this palette reminds me of is the Riviera palette. I mean, for real, guys. Look at this. That is so close to the Riviera palette. I like the Riviera palette a lot better, and the pigment is so much better in it. But that's pretty close. If I would have known that beforehand, I probably wouldn't even have dug into this palette and put it in a giveaway. People have been giving this palette really good reviews, so I thought it was going to be like this amazing quality. But in my opinion, it is not that great. I am going to go in with Charmer, which is the green shimmer shade, and put that all over the lid. I mean, honestly, the shimmers aren't that, I feel like they're a little bit see-through too. So I'm thinking so far for BoxyCharm makeup products, they are 0 for 2 for me. I mean, the shimmers aren't horrible, but you've seen some of the indie brands I have. They're just so phenomenal that then if I have just a eyeshadow, I can really tell. I'm super disappointed in those mattes, actually. I feel like I barely have any color on my lids. Okay, I'm going to go back in. I'm just going to try to build up some of these matte shades. I'm going to dip the red and the brown. So Unboxing and Cup of Joe together to kind of blend out where that shimmer shade hits the matte. They do blend really well together. Even now, looking at the shimmer shades and the mattes, blending this here, they blend really well together. They just don't have the kind of pigment that I want. Okay, I'm going back in with Unboxing and just popping that a little bit more on the crease. And then I'm going to try to put a little more white on the lid. Let me try a different brush. Okay, I'm going to go in with this one. This is a little bit denser. A shader Inner Corner E46 from Sigma. So it's not a fluffy brush. It's a more dense brush. And see if I can pack a little more white on here. All right, then I'm going to pop a little bit more of that yellow shade up here just to bring that out a little bit more. Oh yes, I'm going to put the liner that I got in my waterline to see how that works there. So on the lower lash line, I'm going to use this. This is an Urban Decay from a Vice palette. So it's kind of a thicker, denser brush, and I'm hoping that will help me pack on some of that shadow a little bit better. I'm going to go in with Spoiler. So we haven't used this matte shade. Actually, this is the only matte shade we haven't used in the palette. So they're not as bad as they swatched, but they're definitely not like the best quality shadows I have used. Okay, let's try this Appeal liner out. I went to go sharpen it since it broke off. Maybe ooh, you know what? I do love it. You know, I was going to get the Coral Fenty new fly stick or whatever it's called, but I don't think I am anymore. I think that shows up kind of coral there. We'll have to see how long it stays on the lid since it doubles as a lip and eyeliner. I could see it being a little creamier and rubbing off faster on the waterline. The product I thought I was super unhappy about getting has saved the box. Let me go ahead and do some Tightline, a wing liner, and mascara and be back to show you the final look. Okay, I am back with the final look. I did already have to reapply that liner to the waterline, so I don't think that's going to be great for the waterline, but it's a really pretty lip liner color. So overall, this was a total miss box for me. I'm super disappointed in it. I mean, I'll get over it pretty fast. I really hope that next month redeems BoxyCharm because that was just so disappointing. You know what I'm going to do is I'm going to look on Instagram real quick at what some of the other boxes have been. Oh yeah, people got a Spongella sponge instead of Invisibobbles. Yes, I would have rather had that. I really wish I had gotten to pick choice because I would have picked that Tarte Pro Remix palette. People got a highlighter from Becca. Oh, that was the other choice, the QMS lip treatment instead of the curling one. Definitely would have chosen that because I do like that. We got that in a previous box and I like that, and that's like $100 product. BoxyCharm choice is up for regular BoxyCharm right now, so I've got to do this real quick before it runs out, but I want both of them. Okay, I'm deciding between, I need to look this up, Elmis Superfood Calming Juice, Probiotic Gel Moisturizer. Oh, and then the other choice is, okay, so the other choice is a Zoeva palette, but you could get one of 10 palettes, but I've never tried Zoeva shadows before. I think I'm going to pick that. So it'll still be a little bit of a surprise. Okay, I'm totally picking the Zoeva palette. Watch me get like the most neutral one possible. But the reason I didn't pick the Elmis moisturizer one is because, you guys, I was going through all my products last night and I have an entire box of moisturizers. So I don't need one. And this way I can try the Zoeva formula, and I'm just hoping that I get something with some color in it. So that's everything for this video. What was I talking about before that? Yes, what other people got in their boxes. Ooh, I know what the other thing I was hoping to get was. It was like a little blush trio palette. I don't know who it was from, but I thought that looked like something nice to get. Oh my gosh, that's such a nice box. The blush palette, the Murad moisturizer, Spongella sponge, Bombshell Baker brushes. I mean, come on. That being said, I did get everything that I wanted in my Fenty box. So I was super happy with that box because I got the Coralie matchstick that I have on today and the nude lipstick. All right, anyways, enough about that. I need to say goodbye. The video is getting run on sentence like. So don't forget to subscribe, enter the video, and I will see you guys. Ooh, I'll see you guys on Sunday, I think, for new makeup releases, because there was one last week and I said I'm going to work on doing them every other week unless there's like 5,000 releases. And of course this week, every time I go to Instagram, there's a bunch of new releases. So we do have lots of things to talk about. So I will see you, I think, Sunday for that. I don't think I'll see you before that. This is already the 4th video this week. Okay, guys, have a good one. Bye.